You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, the talk of the WNBA season has been Brittney Griner. Now, of course, Brittney Griner spent all of last season locked up in a Russian prison. You guys already know what she did. Don't need to rehash that. She did not play in the WNBA last season, but of course, Joe Biden trades the merchant of death for a WNBA player, and Brittney Griner is safe and sound back in the greatest country on the planet, a country that she didn't like. Remember, she actually wanted to kneel for the national anthem. She was actually trashing this country left and right. And then when she was in Russia, she found out what real oppression is really like. And now she's actually standing for the national anthem. So shout out to her. I'm glad that she has some appreciation now for this country. But the talk of the town of the WNBA has been Brittney Griner. But nobody has actually been talking about them, the Mercury, on the basketball court. And you guys watching this video right now, the only reason why you guys would even know about the Mercury is because we cover it here on this channel. Nobody watched the WNBA, so it's our duty to inform you guys about what's actually going on with the WNBA, who has never made a profit in their, 27 years of history? I don't know how many years it's actually been, but still, nobody cares about them. Well, when it comes to play on the court, Brittney Griner was just named a WNBA All-Star. Yes. However, her team stinks. They stink. And now they have made a change, guys. Look at this. Brittney Griner's WNBA coach fired on Sunday. Yes, Vanessa Nygaard, who actually played in the WNBA, I believe from 1999 to 2003, she has now been shown the door. All this talk about the Mercury, all this talk about Brittney Griner, and I'm pretty sure that you guys probably did not know that this team had the worst record in the WNBA. They stink. And the other day, they got the doors blown off of them. And I guess, hey, wokeness, not going to save your job in sports at the end of the day. It's about wins and losses. The WNBA, they're their own worst enemy. Just the other day, you had the Minnesota Lynx coach wearing a Protect Trans Kids shirt. Yeah, super duper woke league. But let's go ahead and read some of this, guys. The Phoenix Mercury made a change on Sunday, dismissing head coach Vanessa Nygaard. Through the first 12 games of the season, the Mercury were just 2-10, the worst record in the WNBA. Brittney Griner has had zero impact on his team. She's an all-star, and they can't even win games. The return of Brittney Griner has been a bright spot. Okay, I believe she's averaging like 19 points, so there you go. But other than that, not much has gone right in the desert. Assistant coach Nikki Blue has been named the interim head coach for the Mercury. I don't even know who she is, to tell you the truth. Nygaard, 48, who played in the WNBA from 1999 to 2003, took over as the Mercury head coach in 2022, guiding the team to a 15-21 regular season record and playoff appearance. I don't know how the playoffs actually work in the WNBA, but 15-21, you still get into the playoffs? Yeah. Hey, but the NBA, guess what? They still have this play-in tournament now, so bad teams can actually make the playoffs. Chicago Bulls, I believe this last season, under 500, yeah. But the Mercury, they also have Diana Taurasi still on the team. And did she play last season? I believe that she did. Like I said, I don't watch the WNBA. But remember, she was actually voted the greatest WNBA player of all time. 15-21. And now she's still on the team, by the way. And I looked it up. She's actually averaging 15 points per game. With Brittney Griner on top of that, 2-10. Yeah, so they fired the coach. Phoenix has lost 5 games in a row, including a 97-74 defeat at the hands of the Seattle Storm on Saturday. And Brittney Griner did actually comment on that game. She says, quote, "What's happening isn't going to cut it." Brittney Griner said after the game via ESPN, "It's the first time I've ever had a record like this. It's really frustrating. I don't know. I guess tear it down and rebuild it back up. I really don't get it. It's not going the way we want it to go. It's not the Phoenix Mercury basketball we all know." Well, last season you wouldn't know because you were in prison. Just throwing it out there. The Mercury are back in action on Tuesday at home against the Dallas Wings, which I'm pretty sure nobody actually cares about. But there you have it, guys. Brittney Griner, zero impact on his team. And now her coach is fired. This is the WNBA, guys. And remember, Vanessa Nygaard was actually criticizing the LA Sparks fans for not showing up because Brittney Griner was making her debut. She criticized the fans over there. She wasn't actually worried about winning games. She was actually worried about filling up the stadium. But guess what? Brittney Griner didn't have that kind of impact. Just didn't. Almost nobody showed up. This is the WNBA. Now, I believe in our home debut, I do believe fans actually showed up. But that's about it. And I'm pretty sure after that, in Phoenix, they probably were not going to the games. You're 2-10. You stink. How about winning some games? How about actually focusing on that than actually trying to sell out a road stadium in LA? Your team stinks. You should be lucky that you even get 300 people to show up. But apparently, I believe like the Mercury averaged something like, I don't know, 5,500 fans a game, maybe 7. I don't really know. This league is dead. And wokeness will not save your job. The only thing that will save your job is wins and losses. Nothing more. You got Brittney Griner, the media just fawning all over it, man. Brittney Griner's back. Brittney Griner's back. And it leads to no wins. 2-10. That is the impact there of Brittney Griner on his team. They absolutely stink. This is funny, guys. This is funny. The biggest impact Brittney Griner has had now is the coach is fired. That is funny. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.